ElectraCast.
Welcome to the Congressional Record Daily Digest, where we bring you all the previous day's U.S. legislative proceedings in 4 minutes or less. In today's episode, we bring you the Congressional Record for September 18th, 2024.
The Senate introduced 26 bills and 6 resolutions this session. Notably, S. 3036 aims to transfer federal land to Utah, enhancing local land management. Another important measure, S. 616, amends the Leech Lake Band of Ojibwe Reservation Restoration Act to increase federal land transfers to the Leech Lake Band, benefiting indigenous communities. The Senate unanimously passed S. Res. 829, designating October 8, 2024, as National Hydrogen and Fuel Cell Day. They also approved the Intergovernmental Critical Minerals Task Force Act to reduce reliance on foreign nations for essential minerals, enhancing national security. In presidential news, the Senate received a message about the continuation of a national emergency related to terrorism. Additionally, they plan to resume consideration of Rose E. Jenkins for judge of the U.S. Tax Court, which could significantly impact tax law. Today in the House, 28 public bills and 3 resolutions were introduced. The House passed H.R. 9076, which strengthens child welfare services for vulnerable families. Another key measure, H.R. 5179, mandates country of origin labeling for goods from the West Bank or Gaza, reflecting ongoing trade discussions. The House also considered H.R. 7909, addressing the legal status of aliens convicted of violent crimes, highlighting their focus on immigration policy. However, they faced a setback with the failed vote on continuing appropriations for fiscal year 2025. Both chambers of Congress continue to engage with critical legislative matters, impacting communities and policies across the nation. The Subcommittee on Transportation, Housing, and Urban Development held an oversight hearing with inspectors general from HUD, the Department of Transportation, and Amtrak to enhance accountability and transparency. The Armed Services Committee reviewed the Commission on the National Defense Strategy's findings. The Education and Workforce Subcommittee examined the Biden-Harris administration's impact on tipped workers, reflecting ongoing labor rights debates. In healthcare, the Energy and Commerce Committee marked up bills like the Give Kids a Chance Act and the Telehealth Modernization Act of 2024, aimed at improving healthcare access for vulnerable populations. The Financial Services Committee focused on the SEC's regulatory approach to digital assets, emphasizing the need for clear frameworks. The Subcommittee on National Security discussed the economics of romance confidence scams to bolster consumer protection. The Foreign Affairs Committee explored great power competition in the Indo-Pacific, with insights from senior State Department officials, while Homeland Security heard from local officials on current immigration policies. The Judiciary Committee reviewed oversight of Homeland Security investigations, ensuring alignment with community safety. In Natural Resources, the Subcommittee on Federal Lands evaluated legislation to enhance park access and preservation. Veterans Affairs Committees focused on improving quality in disability compensation examinations and telemedicine services for veterans. Lastly, the Small Business Committee heard from the SBA administrator about efforts to support small businesses amid economic challenges. Those were the key activities of September 18, 2024 in the U.S. Congress.
Subscribe to receive daily or rate or review so others can find us as well. Thanks for tuning in to the Congressional Record Daily Digest. This has been an ElectraCast media production. Executive producers are Mark Netter and Peter Rafelson. Supervising producer is Ivy Hopper. Producer is Maria Yuzakova.
Hey, heard you like podcasts? Well, check out Dollar Bets. 2 sports guys with faces for radio, betting live money against each other on air. That's Dollar Bets with a Z. Find us on the Winner's Edge.
Everyone has heard about the U.S. space program, but what is actually going on at NASA? Get the real story in 4 minutes or less with the NASA Daily Podcast from ElectraCast. Join astronauts and researchers as they conduct groundbreaking experiments, work on the International Space Station, and reach for the stars. NASA Daily, your cosmic update.
ElectraCast. ElectraCast.